Hey, what's going on, internet gang? I decided to go and support a local crystal shop that just opened up, so I just bought some sage just for the making of this video. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna program this sage and supercharge it so that it actually works for expelling negative entities and negative energy. And so what we're gonna do is, and I have 3 machines here, but it doesn't matter, you can just use one. The first machine is not just going to be the battery supply, but it's also going to be cleansing. I'm going to use a picture of the sun that I took on the summer solstice, and the picture of the full moon, and a stick of selenite. And ideally, you've already cleansed this, but for this particular operation, you probably wouldn't need to cleanse it because it's already getting cleansed. Now, the second machine is going to expel any and all negative entities and negative energy from your house or personal space. And I'm going to use Archangel Michael for this because he's my go-to guy for that. And then the third machine over here is going to heal and cleanse the environment in the area. So I'm going to use a picture of Archangel Raphael. And then I got a witness sample of the Reiki symbols for healing. And then again, another stick of selenite. And put the sage on the output plate. Now, just for a heads up, you don't even need to use like Archangel Michael or Raphael. You could just write on a piece of paper for this machine, banish any and all negative entities and energy. And then on this machine, you can just write on a little piece of paper that says cleanse and heal the environment or whatever, you know. So it doesn't really matter. So right here, I'm going to dial in, start focusing on not just the electrical energy from the sun and moon, but also the cleansing and purifying energy. Dial my rate. Okay, then right here, we're going to focus in. I'll actually probably use a stick plate for this, just to be thorough. Focus on Michael banishing all negative entities and energy, all that protective energy. And then to heal and cleanse, focus on all that healing and cleansing energy, Raphael. Purifying your environment, healing all those inside, your personal space. Ow. Turn them on, let them rip. Now, you want to run this for at least 3 days and then lock it in. I'll leave the lock video at the end of this video, which I've already done. And if you're going to use the padlock technique, I would lock it in with the key in the lock. But again, all that's explained in the locking video. I'll put it at the end of the video. Now, a quick little discussion about sage. You know, like if your house is already clean and there's no negative entities or energy, you know, sage works great. But, you know, if there's like a negative entity in your house, you're under some type of magical attack, or maybe you just moved into a new house and there's a lot of dirty residue in there, ectoplasm, if you will. Sage doesn't really work when you need it to. So it's good to supercharge it like this and really enhance it. When you do it this way, it almost works as good as the saltwater technique, which I'm probably going to make a video about in the next week or two, because I'm probably going to do it here. And if the situation's bad, like we had a really gnarly negative entity when we first moved into this house. This is a 100-year-old house. It was built in the 1920s. And for a little FYI, I live just like 20-30 minutes away from Skinwalker Ranch. So I'm in an area that's known for its negative entities. And they're a little persistent here, you know. But I had no problem getting rid of it. But it was definitely like more persistent than negative entities I dealt with in the past out in Western Washington. So this works great. It works, like I said, It works almost as good as the saltwater technique, pretty comparable. The saltwater technique, if things are really bad, you know, like if someone, if an unaliving or someone unalived themselves, or it's a 100-year-old house that has a colorful history, the saltwater technique is pretty much the only thing that I found that can really work fast enough, you know. I mean, you can use radionics to clean out a house that's that bad, but it's going to take a little longer, and you might need to use, you know, 2, maybe even 3 boxes to get rid of it, 3 machines. So yeah, this works great. And if you wanted to, you could also do, you know, use all 4 angels from the lesser banishing ritual, the pentagram, and but you know, and use the divine names of God and everything for each element, for each machine. That's a little excessive. I think Michael and Raphael, those are my go-to guys whenever it comes to banishing and cleansing and healing negative entities, curses, all sorts of stuff. I like those 2 guys. And if you're someone that gets triggered by the Judeo-Christian pantheon, you know, you could use like Apollo and Asclepius or whatever. Anything works. And like I said, you don't even need to use a witness sample of angels or any type of entity or anything like that. You could literally just write on a piece of paper, banish all negative entities and energy, cleanse and heal on this one. You know, so you could just write on a piece of paper what you want that box to do and then do it. And then if you're good enough at radionics, you don't even need to write on a piece of paper what you want that box to do. You can just dial it in. So that's all I had to really say about that. And so if you guys have any comments, put them down below. Any questions, you know the routine: like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I wish you all the best on your magical journeys. I hope summer is going well for you guys. Well, I guess it's winter for the southern hemisphere, but right where I live, the weather is nice and warm, and I like it. So anyway, you guys all take care. I wish you all the best. Let me know if you have any questions. Peace out.